So in this section of the video, of the review, I want to show you basically the practice rounds in action. So first and foremost, let's start off and show that there's no rounds inside the chamber and the magazine tube is empty, right? So if I run the bolt forward, I can put my finger in the magazine tube and it's empty. So just to run the action a few times. There's nothing in the gun, so there's no chance of having an accidental discharge. And I only have dummy rounds here with the firearm. I don't have any live ammunition with me, so there's no chance of having an accidental discharge. So a couple notes at first. I don't recommend you keep a sling on your shotgun for self-defense. A sling, this is a one-point sling that I carry sometimes when I'm training, but this sling, really a sling's best if you're working patrol. So if it's sitting by your bed and it's for home protection, take the sling off. The reason why is in case there is an intruder at night and you're having to move around through the house and check and find them. It's not very tactical if you've got a sling and it catches on a lamp and knocks a bunch of crap over, makes a bunch of noise, and it's just something else to get in the way for your hands to fumble with. So I'd recommend you take the sling off when you keep it in your home for self-defense. A lot of people like shell carriers on their belt or their vest or different places. To me, if there's an intruder that comes in the house in the middle of the night, I'm not going to have my tactical vest on or my tactical belt on, or I'm not going to have time to jock up and get all my gear on. I'm going to grab the gun and go. So to me, the most practical place to keep your shells is on a side saddle. And so if this is what I'm going to have when there's a bump in the middle of the night, then this is what I really want to train with. So to me, I find that the drills I practice, I don't need to shoot 12, 16, 18 rounds while I'm practicing. In most real-life situations, you're probably going to be fine with what you've got in your magazine tube plus a few on the carrier. In fact, I'd probably recommend for self-defense that you load the buckshot in your magazine tube and you keep your slugs on your side saddle. That way, in case you did have to take like a hostage shot or some sort of precise shot, then you could load the slug in. So, okay, enough of that. So here there's basically two drills that I think you need a dummy round to practice with in order to work on your skills. The first one is called port loading, and the second is called slug select. So port loading is essentially like you're firing the shotgun and you run out of ammunition, and now you have to load it from the side. So just like that. So that's the skill you're practicing. So imagine you're shooting the firearm and the magazine tube runs empty and you're still in the fight. You need to be able to index it off the side saddle quickly and load it through the port side. So that's why you want to practice with dummy rounds, to practice that skill. And it's all about muscle memory. When you're first doing it, you get the where the port is incorrectly. So the more you handle the shell and practice it, the better you're going to be at the port loading. So I'm going to port load each of these so you can see kind of how it works. So here comes the triple K. So it's fine. It loaded fine. There's no issues. All these are going to load fine, honestly, but I'll demonstrate them anyways. But running a shotgun quickly, the skill really that sets a beginner apart from somebody who's been practicing for a while is the ability to handle a shot shell and load it quickly. So the third is called slug select. So let's say I have there's a round in the chamber and it's a shot shell and I have to take a precision shot. So let's say it's the hostage situation and you can't just spray a pattern of shot shell. You have to be very precise. So I've got a double-aught buck round inside and I need to load a slug. So I take it off the shell carrier, I thumb it in the tube, and then I run the action. Now I've got a slug in there. So if I have to take a precision shot, then I'm ready. And it's basically, I could show the different ones, but they all kind of basically work the same. You basically thumb it off the side saddle, put it in the magazine tube, run the action, and you're ready for a slug shot. Okay, so thank you for watching. I hope that information is useful to you. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. And if you're interested in buying either of these products or doing some more research, the links are down below. Okay, thank you.